Yes! Here we go, people! Here we go. The Sony 18-105 f4 lens. Let's go. Oh my god, it comes with a lens hood. Oh my, I just spent £25 on one of them. Oh no. Oh my god, I nearly dropped it. Oh, would you look at that bad boy? Look at that. Oh yes. That looks so sick. 18-105 G lens. Let's take off the glass. Bosh! Look at it. Oh, it just looks so friggin' awesome, professional. I love it. This is a hint for what's to come, people. A hint for what is to come very, very, very soon. Exciting times. Okay, so there it is in all its glory. It is time to try it on the camera for the very first time. I should probably clean this mess first. Okay, how do I do this? So this is I can't exactly just pop it on. Should I do a lens cap transformation? That's what everybody does, right? I'm not a YouTuber unless I do a lens cap transformation. So here we go. I have to hold it by the clips in 3, 2, this is so lame. 1, bosh! Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the brand new lens. Notice any difference? Probably not. I do, and it's good for professional work, which is fantastic. Purely because, right, I can actually hold you further away, right, because I can hold you by the lens. This is bigger than my last lens. So you guys saw how big this is. This is the tiny other little lens, right? So I can zoom you in and out just like this while I'm holding you. I don't have to do anything. It's also a hell of a lot better for when I'm walking. So I have quite a ploddy walk, right? One of the reasons that I got this is that I'm a vlogger, yeah? I'm a vlogger walking around, I walk around like this, and on the other lens, the shot would have been all over the place, you know? But with this lens, there's actually a couple of things that I really like about it. I can actually hold you further away. So even though it's an 18 lens instead of a 16 lens like the other one, I can actually hold you further away and get a wider view, purely because I would have to hold you like this because I could only hold you by the camera body, right? Compare it to, here we go, I can show you in the mirror, look. Right, so before, I would have to hold you here, like this. Now, I can hold you here, like this. You see the difference? One question I do have is, am I gonna need a new Gorilla Pod? Because I've had this for about, well over a year now. I use it every single day without fail. You guys know how many videos I actually make. I use this in every single video. So, it will be interesting to see whether this kind of lack of stiffness, shall we say. I'm sorry, I'm shaking you everywhere. It'll be interesting to see whether it actually works. Okay, so I've gone with the laws of the sciences here, people, and I've actually put a leg forwards, which will counteract the lens at the front, because it's pretty top heavy now, right? It's a fairly small mirrorless camera, right? That's why I wanted this. But then the option of the bigger lens gives me more. You guys know, if you're watching this video, you probably know why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I've put one of the legs out here at the front so that when the camera sticks out here, it kind of just counteracts it like this. Now I'm gonna try something really cool, really fun, and really interesting. Let me go over to the other side of the room. Holy crap. That's mental. So although I technically bought this lens for vlogging, and that's what's going to be in the title of this video, right? That's what makes a lot more sense for this kind of channel. I do need this specifically for some of my future plans. This lens, the Sony a6400, is a lot more professional, it's a lot more high quality and can produce a lot more high quality content, a lot more high quality photos, videos, just off the cuff, straight away, right? Without really having to have anything planned, anything structured. I can turn up pretty much anywhere, not knowing what the situations are gonna be like, whether that is for a video, for a vlog, or a slightly more professional, let's say paid work. I could turn up with this lens and this lens only and produce a fantastic video because it is so versatile. And of course there's gonna be people watching this video that don't know an awful lot about me or don't know an awful lot about my future plans, who are gonna have very strong opinions about what lens I should have got. Liam, you should have got this. Liam, you could have got that for the same price. They don't know me, they don't know what I need this for, they don't know what my future plans are. And to cut long story short, anything that I could potentially have planned, whether it's for YouTube or beyond, this lens is perfect for me at this point in time, and that's what matters. That's what you have to pay attention to, right? The fact that I could get a call at 4 p.m. on one day and be somewhere else at 9 a.m. on the next day with this lens, not knowing anything about what I need to film, what I need to do, it could be a fairly spontaneous thing. That is a very high possibility for me personally, especially in the very near future, right? I don't know what could happen, right? I could get something at the drop of a hat. This lens would allow me to film whatever I want, wherever I want, with a lot more ease. One reason being the constant f4 aperture. If you zoom in and out of a different lens, where's my other lens is downstairs. Oh, sorry. If you zoom in and out, sometimes it can go really light and really dark, like especially if I'm handing the camera to somebody else, which is something that I do personally. This is my YouTube channel, I have to do a lot of the stuff on my own. So if there is someone there to help me and I have to hand my camera to them, it's a lot more difficult to explain how to work the camera if the aperture, i.e. the lightness and the darkness or whatever of the camera, of the lens, is going to change. So I can hand this camera and this lens, it's on the Sony a6400 by the way, for those that are interested. I could hand this lens to anybody, any old Joe, and they could use it with relative ease. That is one thing that I really, really like about this lens. Another thing being, going back to the 6400, right? You see where the spontaneity and the versatility starts to come in with this lens. It's a lot easier for me to get a lot of wide range of shots without having to change this lens. It also has what Sony calls OSS, which stands for Optical Steady Shot. OSS, Optical Steady Shot. It's exactly what it says on the tin and it is built into the lens. Going back to it being a 6400, the body of the camera itself, which is separate technically to the lens, the body itself doesn't actually have any stabilization in it. So if I'm walking around and my hand's kind of going like this, it's gonna show in the shot. Whereas if you combine that with the lens, i.e. this lens, it has OSS in it, and so it kind of balances out and makes a much steadier, much smoother shot, which is great not only for my vlogs when I'm walking, like I say, but also for professional work. All of these things combined make this the perfect camera for me personally at this point in time. Having said that though, I've picked something up which makes it a little bit cooler, a little bit more me, a little bit more unique, but also just as nice and smart and sophisticated, you know? Inside here, we have the leather texture protective film. Now, if you are new here to this channel, you will know that I, at times, I think it's fair to say, I'm a bit of a clumsy bugger, right? I drop things a lot. Obviously, I'm going to be taking very good care of this. This is my brand new baby. However, little knocks, especially when it's so big, little knocks, you know, and stuff like that will probably happen. One thing that I have for that is this lens hood, okay, which just slides on like that. You can also put it away for storage. I won't go into that, it's not a big deal. But as you guys can see, this actually comes out of the front of the camera, i.e. protecting the front of the lens. So I think we can all agree that this lens looks very professional, it looks very good, looks high quality, right? And because it is, if you want a lens that makes you look like you know what you're doing, this is the one to get, right? But I want to customize it ever so slightly, and so pretty much what I've picked up is this little film here which wraps around the matte black kind of areas of the lens. If you guys look at the zoom rings and the focus rings, these two little bits here that kind of turn around so that you can get the perfect shot, it is actually a different kind of material. This is brushed kind of like metally, and this is more of a wow, what's the word that I would use? It's kind of ribbed basically so that you can grip it a lot better. What I have here will basically cover the other bits. So the zoom and the focus rings have bits above and below it that aren't that kind of material. It will cover that. So those bits running around the top and the bottom are very prone to scratching. What this is going to do is actually protect it for one, and number two, it looks cool, you know, that's kind of why I want it. One, so that resale value of the lens in a couple of years time, it will be in a lot better condition because it will have been protected, and two, it looks pretty sick. Okay, looking at this, I can tell you it is not going to be a 5-minute job. We have a bit for the lens hood around the top, all of the rings around the outside and stuff. Maybe I'll do this in a dedicated video very, very soon. But today, I hope this video has given you a slight insight into the kind of my logic, how I make my videos, how and why I do what I do. It's something I get asked a lot, but I never really tend to cover, but I never really have a reason to. And this was a pretty good reason to. So if you have enjoyed this video, if you have learned anything, if you have laughed or smiled throughout any point of this video, drop it a like, drop it a comment down below, subscribe if you are new, welcome to the channel. If you are new here, I appreciate you, stick around. We don't just make videos of like lenses and stuff, we make like fitness content, we make challenge videos, all kinds of stuff, regular vlogs, it's just my life really. So stick around, consider subscribing if you are new. You won't regret it, I hope you won't anyway. So one more time, please drop it a like, comment down below, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this video, let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you all, beautiful people, in the next video.